And welcome into our donor spotlight this month. Laura Janssen joins us, 1987 graduate, softball student athlete at Miami University and current member of the Athletic Directors Circle. Laura, thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to talk with us here. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself. Obviously, since you've left Miami, where you've been, what you're doing now.
Sure. My husband, Chris, and I, we have 3 boys. We live in the North Shore of Chicago. I've been working in marketing since graduating from Miami. So I now have my own marketing consultancy here in Chicago.
Okay, very good. And you started right out of Miami, and we'll talk about that in a moment with Procter & Gamble, I think?
That's right, right.
Okay, we'll talk about that. But first, I want to find out why Miami? Take you back all those years ago, that when you were looking at colleges, what about Miami University and the softball program told you, okay, this is where I want to go?
Well, you know, Miami was pretty well known in Chicago. I am from the suburbs here. My dad was also a high school football coach. In fact, he was friends with Johnny Pont. So I've always had an awareness of Miami, the cradle of coaches, etc. I knew that I wanted to pursue playing at the next level. And the coach came to see me, play and offered me a recruited walk-on opportunity. And when I put together just the quality of the education and the opportunity to continue to play softball, even as a recruited walk-on, it was a pretty easy yes.
Yeah, and now the marketing and business program at Miami University, obviously since the Farmer School, has really taken off. But even in the 80s, it was a very, very well-respected program. And as you said, you began at Procter & Gamble, and you're starting in promotion and marketing in the cream of the crop of the business. So what was it? What was your impact as a student athlete experience from your coaches and teammates and your path at Miami that, number one, helped you in that initial position and helped you grow throughout the years?
Yeah. It's something that you don't know as you're going through it, right? I mean, even if I think about the journey at Miami, starting as a recruited walk-on and just having the goal of earning a scholarship, and then once earning the scholarship saying, I would like to lead this team. And as a senior, myself and the only other recruited walk-on, Mary Bain Boyd, we were captains. It wasn't till later that you came to understand that experience shaped so much of how you approach work and family and friendships, etc. I say this very often. You don't get to choose your teammates when you play on a sport, and so you need to work really hard together to respect each other, to work towards common goals. And so that's not always seamless, but I think that experience really shaped how I then became kind of a leader in business, etc.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you look at that through the years now, what does that experience mean to you today from Miami University?
Yeah, I mean, I think that it really, I lead teams now, and it really impacts, I think I've shared with you before, but what being a captain or an athlete helped me to do is to identify people's strengths, but also their insecurities, and build their strengths, but identify and approach and work through those insecurities. Everyone wants to feel good about what they're doing and their efforts. And so I think that what I learned as an athlete, I brought with me really as a coach. Most folks would say that work with me, that I'm a coach first, a strategist second.
I can understand that. When you look at Miami University and Miami athletics, obviously the landscape has changed so much, but you're part of the team that gets to help direct that landscape as a member of the athletic director circle. What inspired you to invest and be a part of that athletic director circle?
My husband and I, we've talked about this. We believe that universities create difference makers. Every university is there to create a difference maker, whether your strength is in research or the arts or in athletics. We believe that it's important to help kind of invest in that. To do well, you need good instruction, you need strong professors, educators, coaches, etc. I felt that I was given so much by the opportunity to play softball at Miami, and really shaped so much of the rest of my life that it was something that we wanted to give back. And so we give back financially, and we give back, I give back through my time on the AD circle.
Yeah, very good. And yeah, financially, a recurring scholarship in the Forever in a Day campaign, and obviously a member of the athletic director circle, and giving back in time and financial resources, the type of donors that we thrive on at Miami University, and our student athletes thrive on, and I can't say thank you enough for that. If looking, at our student athletes today and what they have to go through, I mean, nobody ever thought that they would have a global pandemic to have to deal with, in addition to going to school and trying to play and everything else. If there was one piece of advice that you could look at a student athlete and say, okay, I need to tell you this, what would it be?
Truthfully, I would say enjoy it. I'd say work hard. Anything that we endeavor in, let's give it our all, but enjoy it. Step back every once in a while when you're in the weight room or when you're at a game. Just step back and look at all those people around you that are supporting you, your teammates, your coaches, the administration. It's such a special gift to be able to play college athletics, and then to be able to play in a community like Miami where you're so well taken care of and where you will make friends for the rest of your life. So I would say smile and enjoy it.
Laura, thank you so much for taking the time to join us, and greatly appreciate all you do for Miami.
You're very welcome. It was great talking with you. Thanks, Steve.
Mm-hmm.